DRM, the bane to my existence. Apparently, Xbox players haven't been able to access some of their games on and off since Friday because of DRM. And it reminds me of a situation what happened with Gran Turismo 7 a couple of weeks back. Basically, it was a Friday night. I was itching to stream Gran Turismo on the channel here, Gran Turismo 7, and I couldn't because they pulled one of the patches and shut down the online servers. And as you know, Gran Turismo 7 requires you to have an active internet connection to play the game, even the single player portions. So I couldn't even do that. So it seems like Xbox fans or Xbox players are the latest group of people, the latest community to fall foul of this DRM crap. So let's get into the article. The article comes courtesy of Video Games Chronicles. So it says Xbox Online DRM comes under fire for some as some users left unable to play games for the fourth day in a row. Microsoft's gaming servers have been experiencing outages on and off since Friday. Kudos to Funny Moments for making me aware of this. For this game, you need to be online. Use this Xbox regularly. Make it your home Xbox so you can play games you own, even offline. Next time you're online, go to check, blah, blah, blah. So basically, yeah. Basically, the servers have been experiencing outages, and as you know, for games that have DRM in them, you can't play them unless you have an active internet connection. And if the servers go ploop, then so does your games. And it's kind of, frankly, it's unacceptable. It really is. If you've paid money, if you paid $60 and above for a game, you should be able to play that game whether you're connected to the internet or not, right? You should be able to go out in a little boat in the middle of the ocean, hook up your Xbox, hook it up to the monitor, get your generator running, and play your games that you've paid your own goddamn money for. But that's not the case these days because DRM basically wants to check that check that you own the game and you have the right to play it, basically, even though you paid the money for it before you can play it, and they need to do that through the internet. So back to the article. Xbox Online DRM policy has been criticised after server outages left some console owners unable to launch their purchase games for a fourth day. On Friday, May 6th, Xbox's support team first confirmed that its servers were experiencing a major outage after users complained that they were unable to purchase or launch games or start cloud gaming sessions. On Saturday, the support team claimed it had resolved the issue, only for it to state several hours later that the issue had returned. In total, the support team claimed to have fixed the problem twice this weekend, only for it to seemingly return later. Microsoft has said it expects to fully resolve recent Xbox server outages with a new update in the coming days. So it's still not resolved, which kind of sucks. So yeah, apparently at 1:21 a.m. GMT or BST in the UK time, basically 1 in the morning UK time, 8:21 Eastern. They basically said that European users should no longer be encountering errors when attempting to launch games and start cloud gaming sessions. However, at the time of publishing the story, replies are full of users complaining they can't be able to purchase games. Unsurprisingly, Xbox's online DRM policy has been heavily criticized by users frustrated that they've been left unable to play their purchase games for a fourth day. According to Does It Play, a Twitter account dedicated to testing commercial releases to ensure they work entirely internet free, the majority of Xbox games require an online check before they'll boot. They absolutely do not have them on PlayStation or Switch, the account wrote. Trust us, we've tested them. They added that if the PlayStation servers go down tomorrow permanently, every single player game that you own will work offline almost permanently, provided that the console is working and the account was linked. There is a tiny subset of titles that will not. So yeah, so apparently this is an issue that only affects Xbox. And if you remember how this was received back when they announced the Xbox One back in the day, they announced that DRM was going to be a big thing, and you would need an persistent online connection for any and all games. And then the community basically went up. Basically, there was a big backlash, and then they had to do a U-turn and basically revert back to having a system that didn't have DRM on every game. And they basically lost out to Sony big time back in the PS4, Xbox One era because of the DRM thing. But it seems they've snuck it back into the Xbox Series X. So here's some of the tweets. Xbox users in Europe should no longer be encountering errors when attempting to launch games and start cloud gaming sessions. Thank you for all your reports, sticking with us. And then someone replied, "Is this the normal service we should expect?" And for this game, you'll need to be honest. So basically, people were still having issues and still are. Xbox needs to fix their DRM problems. Hand waving won't help. Nobody wins, especially Xbox fans, when all the catalog eventually becomes inaccessible. The outages are potentially embarrassing for Xbox, which has historically promoted the importance of game preservation, most significantly with its extensive backwards compatibility program. The company also famously U-turned on usually unpopular plans to require an online connection for the Xbox One. We just spoke about that. So yeah, DRM, it's a pain in the ass, especially when the servers go down, or even you lose your internet connection. Your internet goes down. You have a power outage, and you maybe have a backup power unit. Um, you know, that's when this thing rears its ugly head, right? You realize you can't access stuff that you paid for. So let me know in the comments, what's your take on DRM? Do you support it? Do you think it's a good thing to help with anti-piracy, help developers get the money that they obviously invested to make their games? I mean, piracy used to be a big thing for gaming, but then obviously DRM worked its way in, and it's been less of an issue since. But yeah, let me know. I don't think anybody supports DRM, right? Except maybe the developers. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Are you one of the people affected by the Xbox outages? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching this video. Sorry it was a little bit rambly. I just wanted to cover it and to see if you're affected. Anyways, see you in the next video. Blaze2k signing out. Like, subscribe, click the bell icon, become a member. See you in the next video and join our 24-hour live stream. Blaze2k.com/live. Bye.